सपनों की रानी कब आएगी तू आई रुत मस्तानी कब आएगी तू बीती जाए जिंदगानी कब आएगी तू चलिया आ तू चलिया
And the plants in this box, or?
I'm not taking the plant.
I can't believe you're moving to America and leaving me here, alone. Who am I going to go to the movies with, for God's sakes, huh? You're my only friend left here in London, you know?
It's just too expensive, love. You'll be fine. And maybe you'll finally make a few new friends. If you stopped hanging around that bloody boss of yours so much. He is engaged and 100% straight. It's not healthy, Vickers. You haven't been on one date since you took that job 2 years ago.
I know. How do you tell your straight boss you need to stop playing tennis with him in his private club because you're finally trying to move on from your ridiculous obsession with him? Huh?
Splendid game today, Vickers. You actually beat me. Don't get any ideas, the only one, because of crap hamstring of mine. Hey, suppose I'll just have to have Ava give me a complete rub down tonight, huh? Huh?
So, you said you wanted to talk to me about something?
Yeah. You know how we just expanded into a bunch of new international territories just this last year with the office? Well, I'm gonna need you to go to India and do a full status report for the board.
What? Just because I'm Indian, but haven't spoken a word of Hindi since my parents died, and it was pretty dodgy even back then.
Oh, trust me, man. I wish that there was anyone else I could send instead. I do, but you're the best candidate.
It'll make me mental. It's bloody germ warfare over there. You know, there's stinky streets, people with polio begging you for rupees.
Come on, don't give me that crap. You're Indian, aren't you?
I'm Australian. So what anyway?
Despite what you may think, India is probably the fastest growing economy in the entire global market. Sorry, mate, but you're going.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Please come and visit again. Namaste. How's your stay?
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. May I check you out, sir?
Haven't you been doing that for the last 5 minutes?
Excuse me? I do not understand.
Never mind. No, actually, I'm checking in, not out.
Sorry, sir. Your room won't be ready for several hours at least. We can store your bags here and you can wait in the lobby if you wish.
Look, I'm desperate for some quality sleep. I have a meeting tonight and...
I'm really sorry, sir. These were the first people to check out and they were in a full-size suite anyway.
Guess I'll try to nap in the lobby then.
Sir, if you promise not to tell anyone, I could let you sleep in my service quarters.
That sounds good.
Okay, I get off in 10 minutes.
Hopefully I will too then.
Excuse me?
Well, there was definitely no language barrier there.
So what do you want to do today?
Yeah, I really want to do some sightseeing.
I have an idea. Let me take you around. I finished work at 1 today. In the off-season when it's primarily business travelers, I work Monday through Wednesday and then Thursday only in the morning.
Lucky for me it's Thursday then. And I don't have to work until Monday. Although, I do have to call and apologize for missing last night's meeting. Doubly jet lag, right?
Okay, now let me sneak you out of here. You go check in properly, rest up, and I'll meet you outside the front gate at 1, okay? Go! Go on.
I have to say, this is the most shocking thing to me about India. There's families of 4 on one motorcycle. That's crazy.
It is difficult to navigate our crowded streets in a car. Plus, it is a lot cheaper.
I have to say, I can't imagine ever having the opportunity to be that close to my male friends growing up. I mean, that looks more like a sexual position than a safe way to ride a vehicle.
Don't be silly. But I have to admit, there used to be this one guy whom I used to drive home from our work. I would insist he put his arms around me for safety's sake. And I'm so embarrassed to admit to breaking more than a few times so that he could push into my backside over and over again.
In a way, I'm strangely jealous. I think it's lovely that male friends here, just friends, can and do express themselves physically. I mean, that's amazing to me. I've certainly never seen so many men walking around holding hands, not even on Old Compton Street in London.
But in a way, it's only possible because homosexuality is so repressed out here. It is basically unspeakable. So there is no stigma attached to men holding hands.
I've noticed you're finally getting a few images of gays in Bollywood movies now.
Yes. We're in the place where the United States was in the early 1970s. We're no longer invisible, but yet we're portrayed in a very silly, overly feminine manner, like with the flimsy hand movements. It is difficult in a society when nobody is openly gay. So people do not get to see any examples in their day-to-day lives to counteract the preconceived notion. Hopefully things should be better off for our next generation. Our late 1970s disco party era should be coming soon. So Vikas, you want to try it?
जैसे सुबहों का रूप जैसे सर्दी की धूप जैसे बीना की तान जैसे रंगों की जान जैसे बल खाए बेल जैसे लहरों का खेल जैसे खुशबू लिए आए ठंडी हवा
Yes, Tom. I've already taken care of that.
I have got to tell you, I'm really impressed by you, Vikas. I mean, productivity's up. It's up 17% just since your arrival. Those are the kind of numbers that get me rock hard.
What? Oh. Rock hard.
I knew they just needed a strong leader like you to come over there and show them how it's done. Hey, you know what they say the problem with India is? There's too many Indians and not enough chiefs. Right?
Funny.
What? Sorry, buddy. What a daft thing to say. I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Bye.
Do you realize that in this guide to Mumbai nightlife, that in the gay section there isn't one single bar listed? Just a couple of political action committee meetings and one lesbian film screening. I mean, aren't there more than 21 million people in Mumbai? Man, I feel sorry for you. I have an idea.
Let's go to Mumbai. Come on, we've been staying in this hotel for days.
Sunil, I'm staying here 2 months. I'm starting to get worried that you'll get fired if you're ever caught sneaking out of my room.
That's why I carry this room service tray. And besides, I have a better idea. Why don't you check out on Thursday morning? We can take trains leaving Thursday afternoon and then I can show you all the different wonders about India. There's so much more of India I want you to see. And we can be back to work by Monday, I insist. Vikas, please, let's go. Please, Vikas, come on, let's go, Vikas. Please, Vikas, let's go. What? Yes?
Yeah.
Yay! You see that? That was made by Shah Jahan in the 14th century. You know, my family was from this area.
Do you miss him?
Yes, I do. But it was their decision to disown me. I knew this was a risk when I told them. Isn't it a duty of a good Indian boy to please his parents? I could have kept it a secret like many others. Maybe even married a lesbian to stop the constant pestering of friends and family. But I decided I couldn't accept the arranged marriage my parents were offering me. And I didn't want to lie to them. And besides, my parents married outside their caste. So the extended families never wanted anything to do with them or me. But I have to admit, it has been quite difficult and very lonely. And I do miss my parents.
That's one thing about your country I'll never understand. The caste system.
We do have much to improve in terms of treatment of the lower caste. In fact, that was Mahatma Gandhi's lesson-known battle to the people in the West, improving the treatment of the untouchable caste.
It's so backwards.
You must understand that we appreciate each and every class as an invaluable part of society. Each caste performs mutually beneficial service. Maybe if more people in your country did not mind doing manual jobs, then there would not be so much unemployment and so many illegal immigrants doing those manual jobs instead. And we don't have discrimination in the workplace. An untouchable can become a top politician.
Okay, but his children are still untouchables, right? There's no way to change your family's caste, ever.
Your country is not perfect either. I mean, isn't there still discrimination against the Aborigines?
All I know is I see a lot of desperately poor people here. It's just very sad.
I love that you care so much about India. I do pray for a better India for all the Indians.